So ladies and gentlemen, I will now invite Ms. Kokoye to take us through agency response and FOI Advisor.
This is the last day of the workshop and it has been very informative so far and I'm grateful to be doing it again. My topic is agency response and FOI Advisor. So I'll first explain this FOI Advisor. It is an AI technology that has been implemented to help communities, citizens, individuals pass across their FOI requests and to pass it seamlessly to that public agency. So that's what an FOI Advisor is for now. So what's an FOI request? So it allows individuals, organizations to access official information from government departments, local authorities, and other public institutions. This can include data, reports, emails, statistics, and more, unless exempt for legal or privacy reasons. So it is, FOI means freedom of information, and it's a right under Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution. It is your right to request for information. And that is what this FOI request is. And you request information from public agencies, local authorities, or even private agencies that provide public services or get public funds. So next is, who can make this request? Under Section 1 sub 2 of the FOI Act, anyone can make this request regardless of your nationality, of your age, or standing. So, many laws, you have to be a certain age to even use it. So, like they'll say, you have to be a certain age to marry or this or that. But this FOI Act is an act that does not look at age. There is no age barrier. As long as you are a person, you can make an FOI request. There is no need to even show special interest. When you want to write a request, you'll be like, I'm writing this letter because of, or I'm asking for this information because of so reasons. You don't need to do that. You have a right to ask for that information. You don't need to give a reason why. Then, how to make a request? First, you write a request. You have to put it in writing. It can be oral, but writing makes it more, the evidence is more obvious with writing. Then you address it to the head of the institution or the FOI officer. Like the people that you know that they have that certain information, you have to address it to that particular public agency specifically. Then you clearly state what information you want. Like I said, you don't need to ask for a reason. You can be direct and just action. The request, has to be direct when you're asking for it. Then you submit it. You submit it physically or by email or through any official channel. So the FOI Advisor is one of the official channels that you can send your request through, and that's what I'll be talking about. Then the institution, once you send your response, the institution has 7 days to respond. Once you send your request, the institution has 7 days to respond to it. The response can be whatever response. It can be that they need more time. It can be that they don't want to respond. It could be that they are going to respond to what you asked for. But whatever response they are giving you, it has to be within 7 days. Then information that can be exempt, like it's not all information you can ask for. Personal privacy, trade secrets, law enforcement, cabinet papers, those are the information asked for. Then tips for success, you have to be clear. You have to quote the act. When you're writing the header, then request for information under Section 1 of the FOI Act. So you have to add that the grounds on which you are asking this information is under the FOI Act to show seriousness. Then Section 4 of the FOI Act says public institution must grant access to a request for record or information within a time limit of 7 days. That was what I said. 7 days, they must respond within 7 days. Then where the public institution considers that the application should be denied, the institution shall be given written notice to the application. Certain reasons why all parties or information cannot be granted. What this just means is that if they do not want to respond, if they say that they don't want to respond to it, they have to give that response, or the fact that it's going to be denied, the fact that your request is going to be denied should be written. There should be a written notice telling you that we are denying, we are not going to respond to this information, to this request that you've given, that you've asked for. Then section 5 of the FOI Act says, receives an application for access to information. And it's of the view that it's a very long, what I'm just going to say is, let's say you make a request to, I use Edosaka a lot, so let me say Edosaka. Let's say you write a request to Edosaka, requesting for some particular information. But then Edosaka, they are not the ones in control of their request, maybe of that information. Maybe it's with someone, another public agency. They are meant to refer you to that public agency saying that we do not have this information. However, this other public agency has it. So they are meant to do that within 3 to 7 days. It's still within that 7 days time frame. Then, when the application is transferred under subsection 1, the application can be deemed to have been made to public institution to it. So what this means is that for the 7 days starts counting the office. So from the moment the request gets to their office, it will start counting that it is already, the request is with them. Now this is the FOI Advisor. Please, I want you to open your phones to come online. So show you, once you've made your FOI request, there will be other speakers talking about how to make it and the things that should not be in your request. So this is one of the ways by which you can pass this request to that public agency. So this is the FOI Advisor made by the FOI Council. So just go www.foicouncil.com, or you can use this link, but it's still the same thing, www.foicouncil.com. When you go to that link, take you to the home page. Is anybody, have you gotten there? So it will take you here, submit your FOI request. So the FOI request can be like your phone's already stored in your digital device. So when you say submit your FOI request, you click on this submit request, and when you click on it, it transfers you here, and then they say kindly provide us with your name. And as you can see, I provided my name, Kokoye Ifedayo. Then I press on the submit. Then they say kindly provide your phone number with your country code. I did that. Then kindly provide your email address. Then you provide your email address, your correct email address. Then you see kindly upload your FOI request. When they give you that, you go straight in this box right here. You go straight to where it will transfer you. You look for where you stored that FOI request in your phone or any digital device you stored it in. Then you put it here, like they say, choose or drag the file here. So once you select on the request, it transports to this place, and then you click on submit. Now, the question that gets asked most times is, once it comes here, what is the next step? And the thing is that even though the FOI request is simple to make, it is usually, there are a lot of loopholes, because many of these public agencies or whoever, they do not want to disclose this information. They don't want to disclose it. So they will find loopholes, they will find many areas that they can use to bypass your request. So when you get through this place, it comes to us, and we make sure that your request is very easy, very streamlined. We make sure that there are no loopholes, no mistakes, so your right will not be bypassed. So immediately we've gone through it and we see that it is good, we send it straight to that FOI, to that public agency. So that is why it needs to pass through here. Because when you pass it directly to them, there can be some mistakes that you're not aware of. But if you pass it through us, we could rectify those mistakes. So yes, that's the purpose of the FOI Advisor. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.